lavish life, far away from all the poems of all things.
I'm gonna tweak.
I'm going to get you new tutors. Looks like you have too much time to waste. Saying that, she went to her room where
Okay.
always kept it locked. Mom thought I was some dumb kid who couldn't pick a lock and enter her room. As a matter of fact,
Okay.
I had known what she was hiding in that room right from the start. My dad. Actually, pictures of my dad. Talk about him. My dad was
Gonna do a little pixel gif of her.
basically the first celebrity of England. He was sort of like a rock star of his time and had a massive fan following. People from far away would come to listen to his poetry.
Skate!
Well, with my mom. My mom hated his work. And
Skate. Hi guys.
months old, he moved
Okay,
away
wait.
and
The
never
purple's here.
Mom didn't want me to be
I can get rid of these. I already did that
super
commission.
busy with studies. But not
Black.
that, I was my own person. Yeah, I had started to love science.
Gray.
But I also loved something else. That I don't think my
White.
mom ever experienced.
That's not white.
Like, anyone would know how fun it is to play in the mud
And then the
For
teal.
Mom, it was a big no-no. She would constantly be telling me to sit, stand, eat,
Okay.
breathe like a proper lady.
Yeah, that's pretty much all the colors. Okay.
About 12, we had a party at our place.
We're gonna do the sketch first.
It was so tight that it just made me wonder how
Hi guys.
as
I haven't streamed in a bit.
themselves. I just
Wanted to show my mom's persona to all of you.
saw it. A nest on a
Who
tree.
is Skate?
Fall.
I wonder who Skate is, guys.
God, Mom wasn't there. But then, out of nowhere, I heard her yell, "Dear God, Ada, what in the world? You are wearing such an expensive dress."
P.
Ruined now. I held this party to introduce you to Augustus, the best math teacher in all of
Yeah, guys, I'm watching an essay, sigh.
Mom, the little birdie's nest was about to fall. I had to fix it. This nest was more important than this stupid dress or anyone else.
You see, my lady, why I was refusing to tutor your daughter. Math, science, these are not the fields women should worry about. I suggest you teach her how to cook, clean, and yes, some manners too.
Saying that, the man left.
Okay.
Mom, wow, she literally
Are
went
you a
berserk.
furry?
I got the lecture
Yeah.
of a lifetime, and it was then that it happened. I felt a shooting.
Yeah, I'm a furry. Why? What happened?
When I woke up, I was in my bed, and it turned out I had a headache called a migraine. I was put on bed rest for not just 1 or 2 days, but for a whole year.
Nah, I think bro's talking to me. Hi, I'm Brian.
Easy from boredom. I had solved
Hi, guys.
tons and tons of puzzles.
Your mom is
I had
awesome.
board
Thank
games
you.
in the
I
house
love
with
furries.
servants.
Yippee!
Still bored, but then one day I
Hi,
saw
Bean.
something amazing. The nest
My
that I
dog
had
is
saved
saying
had
hi.
chicks. I was so happy over the coming weeks.
How do I?
saw
How am
each
I?
chick
How am I gonna
one
make
by
her
one
look
leave the
cool?
nest. And it was because of them that I fell in love with flying. I poured my heart into researching how
Bean
to
is
fly
saying
and
hi.
called the subject flyology. I gathered supplies and built
Flyology.
wings. I so wanted to try them on and see if I could fly.
Cyclizar. Of course, bro is saying Cyclizar. Of course.
About a machine that could never be made. In reality,
The furry. How could you?
when I turned 14,
Here, Bean. You want to sit on my lap while I draw? Come here.
she was a mathematics
Come here.
genius, and it was
Come here,
because
Bean.
of her that my love for the
Bean.
just grew. One time when Mary was done with
Okay,
her
Bean is being difficult, and
advanced
he.
math book in my class,
Bean, I thought you wanted to not.
smartphone
Come here.
was just bored, so I started solving
There you go.
equations. And the next week when Mary visited, she
See, we're having a silly time in chat, guys.
No way to teach yourself. This is practically the hardest math question. Hardest? It was easy peasy. Hearing my answer, Mary went deep into thought, and when she visited me the next week, she had a gentleman with her who looked familiar. Oh, it was Augustus, the man who thought women couldn't do math. And now he wanted to be
Okay,
my
so then
teacher,
we're gonna-
but I didn't. I was about to tell him to leave, but couldn't, because Mom was
Bean, what are you
all
smelling?
over him.
Silly. Hi. Bean, why are you licking inside my nose?
I made sure to push
That's
it
not
back.
very Sigma skibbity of
I
you.
have a question. It's a math question. Very hard. You asked one silly question just 5 minutes ago. Fine. Ask away. Why can't a nose be 12 inches long? What kind
Okay.
about math. I know I was his favorite student. He never said it himself, but I did find his letters in Mom's drawer one time.
How does one draw my mom's fursona? I haven't even drew her yet.
One time when I was 17, Mom and I were invited to Mary's house for a ball. She was getting engaged, and to be honest, the party was boring. Like, there was no one I could talk to. All the girls my age wanted to talk about boys, babies, and bacon. Hi, look at your 9 o'clock. No, 3 o'clock. That guy is totally checking you out. With your phone,
Bean!
say hi to him, your fan.
Oh, sweet.
Bean! You're being stinky.
My thoughts about you keep
Stop
multiplying.
smelling everywhere.
I hear you love numbers. So, how about
Bean, why are you licking my table?
I need something to eat.
Guys, my commissions are open for $10 for these pixel gifts. I'm saving up for a melon fursuit
Like a deer in
head.
the headlights. It was Charles Babbage, a science genius who had been building a giant calculating engine, or as you call it today, a computer. Oh my God, I'm a big fan of your work. I was wondering if you could dance.
no thank you.
What? No, not dance. I wanted to see your machine. I've heard so much about it. I want to work with you.
Work with me? That's cute. Please excuse me.
What? Huh? Well, I was determined to see his invention. And when I told Mom,
How am I gonna do this, bro?
Charles had to finally invite me to a showing of his machine, which was still not complete. The moment I laid my eyes on it, I was in absolute awe. The man was a genius. His machines had like 25,000 parts, and once complete,
Bye.
all types of complex calculations. The man was working on the very first computer. And I
Yeah,
wanted
Bree,
to
give me
learn
my
from him.
pixel gif. I will. I'm just taking a break. I already did 2 today
How about you teach me about
for
this machine?
unnamed.
I can help you make it better.
Oh, wow. You
Okay,
think
this
you
is
can make it better? I have spent years and years working on this, and you think you can make it better? No way.
Are you always such a jerk, or do you just show off when I'm around? And by the way, why do you have to repeat the same steps over and over again for a simple addition? Saying that, I turned to leave, but I guess what I said made perfect sense to him, and he stopped me in my tracks.
The repeating steps again and again. It was on my mind, but no one, not even the best scientists, could understand that part. But you did. You really want to learn from me. Help me.
Sigma, Sigma,
I'll
Sigma.
have you as an apprentice.
On Sigma, Bree, why?
Machine from French to English. Oh,
This is my break.
Is this really happening?
Stinky skate.
Yes, it was. I was pretty glad Mom had me take French classes when I was a kid. It took me 9 months to translate the piles and piles of notes. As I understood his designs more and more, I added my own notes on how to make things better. By the time I was done translating, I had over 30 notebooks. But it was all worth it, because I realized
Screw it.
Charles's machine
Kidnapping your
finished
characters to
perfectly
animate.
printed.
This isn't active for.
Huh?
Huh? Jump scare. Bean, what are you doing, silly boy?
I did everything right. Did he find some mistake? Were my calculations wrong? Did I blow my chances of working with the Charles Babbage? Look, I can do it again.
Do it again. Nonsense. Ada, this is extraordinary. Everything you've written makes so much sense. With you by my side, I am so sure this machine will be a success, and even better.
Charles was so happy with my work that he started calling me the magician of numbers. He even got my notes printed and distributed to all the mathematicians and scientists in England. It was incredible. Just like Charles, I didn't go to school, college, or university, and here
Then
I was,
her-
standing shoulder to shoulder with the greatest minds of all time. After that, there was no stopping me. I officially started working with Charles, and he not only became my mentor, but also my best friend. Soon, we decided to make a new machine.
Bean!
Analytical engine.
Once my motivations returns from, I will be kidnapping your characters. Watch out. Scary, bro. I'm gonna jump you on art fight.
We were creating the world's first mechanical computer. A few years later, I got married and had 3 children, but I still worked with Charles, even from home. Every day I'd write letters to him since he lived nearby. We were exchanging letters like 6 like texting. One day, I was home with my kids when I got the worst news ever. Mom was sick, so I visited her. I stayed with Mom for a week, and it was during those days that I told her about what I'd been working on. I wasn't expecting it, but Mom, she looked so happy, and then she said the most amazing thing ever. Something I never thought I'd hear her say.
Sigma, Sigma,
So
Sigma.
proud every day of your courage, kindness, and hard work. Aiden, I am sorry for being tough on you when you were a kid. I came from a family where women weren't allowed to study, and I wanted you to have every opportunity to be educated. Ever since you were a kid, I knew you would do far better than your dad or me. I am so happy I was right.
Mom, everything I am today, it's because of you. I love you.
MSA. Yeah, I have MSA in the background. Hi, Bean.
Came to a stop. Charles was out of money to build. He asked me to visit Queen Victoria and ask her to fund our project, but how could I? The woman basically hated me. Yeah, I had beef with the Queen after I stepped on her gown at a party and didn't recognize her. Oh God, this was gonna be so hard, but I had to do it for Charles. I went to see the Queen and explained everything to her. I wasn't expecting it, but she agreed to help me. I was ecstatic, and when I broke the news to Charles, he was thrilled.
Oh my God! Thank you so much, Ada. How can I ever repay the favor?
How about you make me the CEO of Babbage's Machine?
CEO, you can be chairman, president, anything you want. Because
Hi.
this machine will reach new heights.
I forgot Easter was tomorrow. Whoops.
Before there were even computers, and before it was cool.
Bean.
Later,
Okay, guys, I think I gotta go because Bean is